Hi everyone, bleubricks today is near the Boon Keng vicinity and we are bringing you to a rarely available 4-room flat at City View DBSS. We're just 3 minutes away to Boon Keng MRT station. I'm sure you're going to like this. Let's go check it out. So welcome to our BB home tour, and before I begin, let's start with some BB facts about this home. Our unit is located at City View at Boon Keng Development, which is designed under the Design, Build and Sell DBSS scheme, with its facade featuring crisp finishes and dramatic corner window elements. The lobby is also gated for added privacy as it restricts non-residents from entering easily. Now, this project consists of 3 towers, Block 7, 8 and 9, standing at 40-storey tall. There are a total of 714 units across 3 to 5 room flats. Within each block, there are 24 3-room flats, 56 4-room flats, and 158 5-room flats. Now, lease began on January 2011, so there's a very healthy lease balance of about 84 years left. And with that, let's now zoom into the site plan and also look at the layout of the 4-room flats over here. Now, within City View, there are 2 different layouts for the 4-room flats. B1 layout at 94 square meters, which can be found in stacks 138, 150, and 156, and the B1A layout at 95 square meters in stacks 140, 152, and 154. Our unit is a 95 square meters layout located in Block 8, Stack 152. Now, zooming into the site plan, you will notice that for our particular stack at 152, we are facing the quieter internal facing overlooking the precinct pavilion and a multi-storey car park. And we are sheltered from the road noises along Bendemeer Road and Boon Keng Road. Within each block, there are only 6 units per level, out of which only 2 units are 4-room flats. The 6 units are also divided into 3 zones, ensuring increased privacy for each unit along the corridor. And now let's move on to the BB floor plan analysis. This is a 4-room DBSS flat, sized at 95 square meters or 1,023 square feet with a very squarish layout. The unit features a spacious living and dining area that flows up to a balcony with planter, an enclosed kitchen with yard, a household shelter, a master bedroom with ensuite bathroom, 2 common bedrooms, and a common bathroom. Now let's start the home tour. Now, as you enter the front door to this unit, you notice that for this layout, there's actually a longer corridor here. So this is great because it's increased privacy, because when this door opens, your neighbor actually can't see direct into your living and dining room. Right beside you is just one other neighbor, so this is great for you who love an increased sense of privacy. Now, as I walk down over here, what we have is the enclosed kitchen. Let's go take a look. So for those of you who like to do heavy cooking, you do have the sliding door already installed, and you notice that over here we have one side of cabinetry done top and bottom. You even have a place for you to dry your dishes after you are done washing. Now, what's a little bit special is that at the sink area, you actually even have a window to open for ventilation while you are cooking. Now, this kitchen is also equipped with a 3-burner stovetop, so this is perfect for those of you who like to do cooking. This is where you actually have a provision for you to place your fridge. Now, as you can see from here, the fridge that our current seller has is actually not that big. For those of you coming in with family profiles and you need a wider and taller fridge, you definitely have that flexibility. Tucked over here in this corner is the yard area where you have provision to put actually your washer and perhaps even a dryer. I already have the racks that's done up for your laundry. So if you are actually drying your clothes and you're doing heavy cooking, you don't have to worry because you can pull this sliding door and enclose this entire area. Now, as we head out towards the living and dining area, right outside you actually have a cabinetry that hides your DB box, so very nice because it's all concealed and flush against the wall. You do have an area that is meant for your dining, so you can see that our owner has comfortably placed a dining table that accommodates up to 5. Of course, if you want to have an extendable table, you can pull it out and you can easily seat up to about 8 people. Now, as you move into the living room area, this is actually a very nice distance. So from wall to wall is about 3 meters. You can see that over on this side, our owner have placed their TV console, and here they actually have quite a sizable, about 4-seater sofa that's placed over here. And of course, what's special about the DBSS unit is that attached to your living room area is actually a balcony, and this is actually not that common when you are looking at your normal HDB flats. So let's go check it out. As you can see, the size of the balcony is very good. Our owner has actually placed a 2-seater dining table here, but if you want to place up to a 4-seater dining table, no issues at all. The decking here is done up with changle wood. So this kind of material is very good to basically withstand the humidity and the weather of Singapore, so it's very, very lasting. So under the planks over here, this is actually where you find a planter area, so you can have the option to perhaps remove it. But I think how it's done up right now is actually very nice. Blinds has also been done up as well. As you can see, we have generally quite an unblocked airflow that is coming through, and we're overlooking all the other flats in the Boon Keng Bendemeer area. So when you look down, you also notice that this is an internal facing, so definitely it's quieter on this side. Now before we head into the unit to check out the bedrooms, let's talk about the location analysis. Our unit at City View Boon Keng is located at Block 8 Boon Keng Road in a prime city fringe of Singapore. The development is strategically bounded by Boon Keng Road and Bendemeer Road, placing you right at the intersection of convenience and accessibility. One of the biggest highlights is the 3-minute sheltered walkway that links City View through directly to Boon Keng MRT station on the North-East line. From there, Dhoby Ghaut Interchange is only 3 stops away. You're also just an 8-minute walk to Bendemeer MRT station on the downtown line. Besides the MRT, there are also numerous bus services along Serangoon Road that provide you with direct links to the CBD, offering commuters a fast and convenient alternative. For drivers, there's quick access to the CTE and PIE, making commutes to Orchard, the CBD area, and other parts of Singapore a breeze. In terms of amenities, Boon Keng MRT is right at the foot of the estate, surrounded by HDB blocks with various shops, eateries, and services, so all your daily needs are literally steps away. Foodies will be glad to know that Bendemeer Market and Food Centre is also just a short walk away, and right next to the food centre is the NTUC FairPrice supermarket for your convenience as well. The shop houses along Jalan Besar and Kitchener Road are also packed with cafes and more eateries. When it comes to shopping, it is just about a 5-minute drive to City Square Mall and Imperial Mall, while Bugis and Orchard Road are also under 10 minutes away. For leisure and recreation, Kallang Riverside Park is only a 7-minute bicycle ride away, and residents can also head towards the Kallang Park Connector nearby or cycle all the way to the Kallang Sports Hub and Marina Bay. For families with young children, we have Hong Wen School and Bendemeer Primary School within the 1 km radius. Now, so as a potential buyer or resident living here, one of the things you may ask is, what is the future growth and perhaps transformation that's coming up over here? So let me share a little bit with you. Exciting developments are coming to the neighbourhood with the Kallang Alive master plan announced at the National Day Rally. Now, this transformation will bring world-class sports entertainment, retail and dining options to the Kallang area, adding vibrancy and boosting the long-term value of properties nearby. And now I think it's time to check out the rest of the house. So welcome to the first common bedroom. Our owner is currently using this as their work office study space. Everything over here is movable, but what is great is that they already have the built-in wardrobe that is done on this side of the room. So if you want to convert this to a bedroom, all you have to do is to move your bed in. As you can see, for this second room is currently being used as a hobby room for our owner. So over here, she has placed her piano and her bicycle. She has maximized wardrobe space by building a floor-to-ceiling height kind of wardrobe all across the wall. So for those of you who have lots of clothes, this actually may be perfect for you and you don't have to do your cabinetry up already. So along this side of the corridor, opposite your common bedrooms, is actually the common bathroom. So as you can see, the common bathroom is very well maintained, in very good condition, honestly quite underutilized. So you have your toilet bowl, you have your standing shower, and over here you have your sink and the cabinetry that is done below. I actually think that for this particular bathroom, there's not much that needs to be done, which does translate into cost saving. You do have a ventilation window to ensure that you can keep this area dry. And now for the highlight of the house, the master bedroom. So just look at this master bedroom. Now what I really love is that you actually have windows along this L shape. And what's special about the rooms at City Square is that if you have noticed from our 2 other rooms, they do come with bay windows. I think this is actually very useful for you because, you know, in the evening, perhaps when you want to chill, you can actually sit over here and perhaps enjoy your coffee or read a book while admiring the view from behind. So for those of you who are also wondering about the facing, over on this side where the other 2 bedrooms are also located, we are actually facing southwest, with west coming in over at this corner. And over here, right behind me, this is actually northwest. Now, solar film has also been installed on the windows in the bedrooms, so this actually helped to keep them cool and shaded. Now, as you can see, our owner has actually placed her bed against this particular side of the room. But for those of you who actually like to enjoy a panoramic view of Singapore in the morning, what I actually suggest is that you can position your bed against the wall over here. And over on this side, what we have is a 4-door wardrobe. And for those of you who are wondering whether this is enough for all your clothes, don't worry, because remember, right in the other common room, we have a whole wall of wardrobes for you. Now, for those of you who may be hoping for a bigger master room, You'll be glad to know that if you look at the floor plan, part of this wall can actually be hacked down. So what you can do is to combine this master room with the common bedroom behind to form one larger master bedroom for yourself. So master bathroom is very spacious and well maintained as well. Over here, your toilet bowl, your sink that's mounted on top of your cabinet, and what's really special is actually the shower. Let's go take a look. So quite special, as you can see that in the shower area, we do have a bay window as well that comes with a window. So I think this is actually quite special because most of the time when you see this, it's only in condo development. So it does make the whole unit feel a little bit more premium. And of course, with the windows behind, this will also ensure that you can keep this space free from moisture. And now let me share a little bit more about the BB pricing analysis. Our asking price for this 4-room flat is at 1.24 mil. So once again, this is a 4-room flat sized at 95 square meters or 1023 square feet. Now, if you've been looking for a home in the City Fringe area, you realize that 4-room flats, especially in the City View DBSS, are rare to come by. Out of the total of 714 units here at City View, only 168 units are 4-room flats. That's actually less than a quarter of the total units available here. And further zooming into each block, there are only 56 units of 4-room flats, and every floor of 6 units, there are only 2 units of 4-room flats. So naturally, you can imagine how seldom 4-room flats in this DBSS actually appear on the market for sale. In fact, at the time of filming today, there are actually only 2 other units of 4-room flats in this development that are for sale. Now, considering that our unit is on a high floor above the 20th level, well maintained, sized at 1023 square feet or 95 square meters, I think that this is actually a very rare find for those of you who are looking for a home in this area. Now, some of you may be wondering, so why not go for a 5-room flat? Now, the truth is, 5-room flat actually makes up for bulk of the units here, so they are actually more common. In contrast, when you compare the 5-room flat to a 4-room unit like ours, we are actually more affordable and more value money, especially if all you need are 3 good-sized bedrooms without wanting to pay extra for the living and dining space. So just to give you a little bit of perspective, when you're comparing the 5-room flat asking prices versus our unit, you see that on Property Guru, I think right now the lowest starting price is at about 1.45 starting from, with the average 5-room flat over here asking at about 1.5 mil. And this is, of course, we are excluding the units that are on a much lower floor and those with ethnic quota restrictions as well. So if you end up buying this 4-room flat, what you have is that you enjoy the same premium City Fringe location and enjoy the lifestyle, but yet also keeping the overall cost manageable and affordable for yourself. So everyone, once again, this is a 4-room flat located at City View DBSS at Boon Keng Road. We are sized at 95 square meters or 1023 square feet. We are also located on a high floor above the 20th level and maintained in a very, very good condition. Now, units like this are rarely available in the market, so if you're looking for something like this below the 1.25 mil mark, then this may be the one for you. And with that, we have come to the end of the home tour. Now, if you like this unit and you'd like to arrange for viewing, do give me a call. My number is right below. Do also hit the like and subscribe button on our bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers YouTube channel page. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, so do follow us there as well. I'm Alexa, always happy to show you the place. So tucked behind as well is a yard that you can also keep enclosed. Oh my god! Okay. 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 Oh my god.